Hello, this is Chef Kahali Ahina, and today I'm going to make some udon noodle soup. A family favorite, great snack and meal. So we're going to start with some store-bought packages of refrigerated udon noodle kits. This one is a mushroom flavor, it comes with a packet, and I also am just going to use a chicken flavor one as well. The only difference is the packet. First thing you want to do is bring 4 cups of water to a boil. Again, I'm making 2 packages, a double batch. It should serve about 4 portions. So I started with 4 cups of water, and I'm going to go ahead and add in the flavor packets. Basically, we're starting with the sauce, the broth. So once I added those packets, I'm going to start adding my sauces for the flavor. In goes the sesame oil and some hoisin sauce. And next I'll add the sriracha, which is some chili garlic flavor, some heat. And lastly, the chili oil. Use the chili oil sparingly because it packs some heat. The whole recipe ingredients are at the end of this video, so don't worry about having to write everything down right now. Now that the sauce is done, I'm going to start adding my vegetables. First things I want to add are the thickest ones. They're going to take the longest to cook, so in go the mushrooms. They're sliced. I'm going to stir those around and let that simmer for a few minutes. Next thing that goes in is going to be some chopped onions. Give that a stir. And then the cabbage and a whole jalapeno that's been sliced and seeded. The snow peas, I chose to add those into this dish today, but I'm not going to add that till the end because I want them crunchy at the end. So I don't want to overcook those. Next go the noodles, both packets of noodles. You'll see they're pretty stiff and firm because they're cold. So what you want to do is just put those into your hot broth and let that sit for about 30 seconds or a minute later. They'll start to loosen up. As you can see, the noodles separated and it's starting to look like a nice soup. Next thing that I love to add into my udon noodle soup is some egg. So I take a whole egg and whip it up and pour it into the center. As you can see, I like to gently stir it around. I do that because I like to keep the egg kind of stuck together in bigger pieces or strands and not have tiny particles everywhere. So the soup is almost done. I'm going to add those snap peas that I sliced up so they look nice. I cut them at an angle or a bias cut. Now would be a great time to taste the broth for seasoning. Maybe add some extra shoyu, soy sauce if it needs more salt. Maybe some cracked black pepper. And it's time to plate. So just starting with the noodles and vegetables. Gonna add those into the bowl. I happen to have some steak left over from a steak dinner last night. So what I did was I just thinly sliced some steak. You can see it's nice and medium rare. I'm going to fan those out and stick it on top of the soup and carefully pour the broth over that cold leftover steak to warm it up. You can see the egg that stayed nice and thick on the bottom of the bowl there. The broth goes on there. Last, the cilantro, some toasted sesame seed, and there you have it. There's your udon soup. Enjoy. Here's the recipe, or at least the list of ingredients I use. Remember, you can use whatever you want. Look in your fridge and use what's available. Be safe and stay healthy.